morning and welcome to Norris Dog Training Company. My name is Rich and this is Brindle. We're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands that she's learned here at school. The first thing I'm going to introduce is the training equipment. I have a standard 6-foot web training leash. I keep both of that leash folded in my right hand, which leaves my left hand free to make a correction. And the only correction we give is a little tug and release on the training collar. Now as you'll notice, Brindle is seated very nicely at my left, where all of our training starts and stops. And the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, again, on your left, and the command is Brindle heel. Brindle, heel. Now the idea with heeling is that Brindle should adjust to our pace. Now we have a landscaper going on over here, a lot of activity, so she is distracted, but it's important that she follows these commands. So again, heeling is a position and it's also proper leash walking again. If you speed up, she should speed up. If you slow down, she should do the same. Always matching pace with you and again on your left. Brindle, heel. Now another thing you probably don't see or can't hear is a clicker. And now that it's a little quieter, we use this clicker and you see she looked up. So basically whenever she follows a command, we want to click for positive reinforcement. I'm using the very, very small occasional treat, but eventually we'd like you to just kind of eliminate treats for training and use praise. So good girl. Whenever we stop heeling, we want her to sit. She doesn't sit. You saw the first time, gave that little correction and said no sit. Ready? Brindle, heel. So that time I just use praise. Click for a positive. No, she sees a butterfly. No, sit. Now she's difficult. I mean, as far as responding to commands, she's a challenge, and that goes a lot with the breed. So it's important, like I said, when you give her a command to follow through. Your training sessions at home should be 10 or 15 minutes, no longer. You can do them inside, and actually we encourage you to do them inside, but 10 or 15 minutes. Now the next command I'm going to demonstrate with her is going to be the sit stay, and then the recall or the come command. So I'll get her seated. Stay. Stay. Have her hold this at home for 30 seconds, working up to 3 minutes. But take your time getting to that 3-minute mark. When I call her, the idea is that she comes to me and then sits, as opposed to jumping up on me. Bring it. Come. Good girl. And when I do give her a treat, it's literally the size of a piece of kibble, if not smaller. Bring it. Heel. So lots of praise, lots of motivation. Like I said, she can be a little challenging, and I'm sure that's why she's here. So sometimes there's a fine line. Too much praise can be a negative, so you've got to kind of figure that out. Another thing to keep in mind too, and I'm sure my mother Nora told you, Any problems after graduation, you need help, call us right away so we can schedule a follow-up lesson. I'm going to demonstrate that sit, stay, and the recall one more time. Stay, stay, butterfly. Another thing I didn't mention is keeping her head up off the ground. So when you're walking with her at home, keep her muzzle up off the ground, because if she puts her nose on the ground, she's going to get distracted. So the basic commands that we've reinforced: proper leash walking, automatic sit, God bless you, sit, stay, returning back to your dog, which I didn't show you, but we'll do that today. The recall or the come command, and the down command. She just got out of a bath, so I didn't want to do it out here on the sandy surface, but the down command. She's a little stubborn at times with that, but I think overall she's done a really good job. Again, big thing, let us know how you're making out at home, because we know she's a challenge, and we want to thank you so much for using Norris Dog Training Company, and we will see you guys shortly.